The last time these two young men have met in the ring, it was an instant classic and an absolute clinic. Well, due to the severity of it, look at this, the Superduck, Grayson Russell with an all-new entrance. Look out. Grayson, the Superduck Russell from Atlanta, Georgia, making his way to the ring. Wow, look at that. Pyrotechnics and everything. That guy's excited. Grayson reliving getting the crowd fired up here in this capacity crowd in Las Vegas, Nevada, as it is all boiled down to this moment. Grayson became the #1 contender for the BA MMA Grand Prix title a couple shows ago. And we also know now who the next person in line will be after this encounter. All I know is this one here is going to be set, as we will once and for all get a clear winner, as Grayson, the Superduck Russell, challenges one of his biggest foes in the ring. Someone who I'm sure they share a mutual respect for, Noah, the Nightmare Tyndall, as he makes his way into the ring. Look at this. Noah, the Nightmare Tyndall. Not only is he the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix champion, but we had an all-out classic as we have put our best against the best in wrestling. And as you can see, it was Noah the Nightmare who became the European champion, defeating supposedly one of the best in the world to do so. And Noah the Nightmare Tyndall has been a fighting champion. There you see it. This is for the Dream Masters BA MMA Grand Prix Championship. And the last time these two individuals encountered each other, it was an instant classic. One that I will never forget, which is why I have not one, but 2 glasses of water as they sit in front of me. Grayson, the Superduck Russell, ready for this encounter.
From London, England, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the Male Alliance Rated R Mixed Martial Arts Grand Prix Champion, #1, Noah the Nightmare T.
Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. Pound for pound, one of the toughest young men out of the United Kingdom, or in the world for that matter, seeing how he is the champion. Grayson, the Superduck Russell, may very well be his match out of the United States, as Grayson is not new to title matches here, nor is he new to being a champion. That's what this thing is for. This is under IronMAN rules, folks. That's right, IronMAN rules. 20 minutes, whoever gets the most pinfalls or submissions will become the champion. As Noah the Nightmare sending the Superduck into the ring. Oh, and the Superduck with a clothesline. Call it elbow tie-up, kick to the gut. Watch out. Bear hug on the plate. So Grayson, who is a master of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Noah knows a few submission holds as well. Also trained in submission wrestling. Oh, watch out. Speaking of submission wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and rear naked choke locked in by Noah the Nightmare Tyndall on Grayson the Superduck Russell. And the Superduck had an answer for it. These two young men, tremendous athletes, tremendous heart and resilience. And the Superduck is going to be one step ahead. Uh-oh. Little monkey see, monkey do, as there is a return of the favor. And an elbow is going to break the hold. Both these young men know each other pretty well out of their last encounter. 18 minutes, no one's got anything yet. And there's an ankle lock. An ankle lock by Grayson Russell. It's a lot of pressure being put on the ankle of little Noah. And Noah being able to roll through it. Damage could have been done there. As Noah now taking control of the matchup as Grayson on the ropes. Clubbing blow from behind. And the Nightmare now, headbutt to the back of the head, down goes Grayson. Grayson the Superduck Russell out of Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Always working hard to become the best that he can be. Doesn't become overzealous, is a thinking man's fighter. Noah the Nightmare Tyndall. Doesn't matter who's standing across from him in a ring, because he's got to bring his A game no matter who it is. And it's the Nightmare who gets the first fall here with a pinfall. Grayson Russell has the wrestling background. So it's interesting that Noah is the one to get a pinfall. Noah trained in Muay Thai, which is kickboxing, Thai style, as well as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and numerous other things is he trained in. Grayson Russell, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and amateur wrestling. Both young men put a lot of work into a gym to become better and better fighters as time goes on. Noah's caught in that ankle lock as Grayson is pulling for it all it's worth. And Noah's going to fight through the pain to get out of it. Grayson doesn't really have any of the Muay Thai experience, which is why he doesn't do a lot of kickboxing and so forth. As Noah getting down and dirty here, living up to the Nightmare name, and then goes in for the fall. And another fall for the Nightmare. And the champion, 2 falls now on the challenger, calling elbow tie-up. And Grayson now hurled over the top rope to the outside. And yes, the falls do count out there as well, folks. As we want a clear winner, we want there to be no controversy. As Noah chasing down the Superduck. We did away with the cage for the safety. Uh-oh, watch out. Oh, no. Brutal. As the Nightmare Noah Tyndall just, I don't know what that was, just spun Grayson Russell right to the mat. Russell's back up. Oh, what a short clothesline by the Nightmare Noah Tyndall, taking Grayson Russell's head off almost. We know who the #1 contender is for the BA MMA Grand Prix Championship, as a huge upset, some people might say, as Mike Pettis defeating fan favorite and probably everyone's pick, Jackson R. Scott, and Grayson Russell picks up a fall as the Crimson Mask is shown. Oh my goodness, that's that wrestling background coming into play right there. Grayson Russell with the amateur Olympic throw there, but not going in for a cover, and that, in my opinion, is a mistake. But Noah maybe Grayson has a better idea, as he knows Noah very well. Noah sends Grayson Russell to the corner. Calling elbow, not now. Oh, and into the top turnbuckle, and now, oh, kick to the gut. Russell had an answer. Drop kick takes down Noah. Superduck going to the outside. Looking for a toy. It's a shovel. I don't know who brings a shovel to a wrestling match, but that's what Grayson has. Noah's in the ring. Oh! He has caught Noah with the shovel. Grayson is bleeding. I'm sure Noah's now probably bleeding now too, after being hit in the head with that shovel. Oh, and again. Uh-oh. How scary is it that Noah got hit with a shovel, took it on the head, and then took it out of the hand and whacked him back with it. No effect with that shovel. That is a scary, scary sight. And as always, whenever these two are in the ring, I want to point out we are only 13 minutes and 25 seconds into this contest, and this is already a 4.5-star match, as these two gladiators of modern time fighters in their respective countries are absolutely already putting on a clinic, as we knew they would. Grayson thrown into the ring as Noah taking his time. That's uncharacteristic, but the champion knows. Kick to the gut. Noah's on the ropes. Superduck tosses him out of the ring, however. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Superduck's gonna fly. Nice maneuver. Throwing caution to the wind is the Superduck. Fans showing their appreciation as these two young men leaving it all in the ring, as Grayson looking for another toy. It's a chair this time, and Noah said, I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Belly to belly suplex over the top rope to the outside. Noah on the top rope. Top turnbuckle. Off the rope, double axe handle. We got a shot to the gut. Nice reversal by Grayson. He saw Noah coming and put a fist in his gut. You don't see Noah making a lot of mistakes like that, going to the high rent district like this. But this title means the world to both these young men, so it makes sense that these two would pull out all stops, as Noah now measuring the challenger. Grayson to his feet. There is a rear naked choke locked in. Noah with the rear naked choke. And that's a submission. Grayson having no choice but to tap to make it 3-1, giving the champion the advantage. Knee to the gut. And Russell now snap suplex on that wooden floor, which I'm going to tell you does not tickle. Uh-oh. Russell looking for the ankle lock on the outside. Look out. Ankle lock locked in. That is extremely painful. That ankle getting pulled and twisted. And Noah able to escape. Elbow tie up. Sent back into the ring. Uh-oh, Noah's now the one with the chair. And it's the Superduck who gets the jump on the attacker. Off the ropes. And the two butt heads. Calling elbow tie up. And the Nightmare now. Oh, brutal. Belly to T-bone standing suplex to make it 4-1. The Nightmare, Noah Tyndall. Chair in hand, from behind, just nailed the Superduck. Oh, and again. Oh, what a clothesline. Russell, wearing the proverbial crimson mask, is a shot down there. Shot with the chair to for Noah. And Russell gets a fall to go 4-2. Russell's down by 2 falls. Noah's in the corner. Oh. Took maybe too long. Oh, wait a minute. He's going for the ankle lock again. This time center of the ring. And Noah, he's trying to get out of that. Trying to escape, get to the ropes maybe. Grayson's just got to keep him right where he wants him. And finally, Noah's able to escape. The Superduck's got the drop there. Kick to the gut. Noah right hand, going for the rear naked choke, center of the ring, in the corner. Rope saving. Break forcing the break. And now Noah is those mounting strikes. This right here is where they are different in the sense that Noah also does boxing in the striking. Grayson Russell, for the most part, is a judo and a Brazilian jiu-jitsu and amateur and wrestling as well in his background. There is no striking necessarily in those. There's the ankle lock. He's going for the ankle lock. It's a lot of pressure being put on that ankle. And Noah, it's a lot of pain, and that's a submission. Grayson Russell getting the submission. It is down by 1. These two young men putting on a clinic. Watch out. German suplex. That's that wrestling coming into play. And in comes Noah. Shot to the kidney. Sent off the rope. Drop down. Leapfrog. And they two just clobbered into each other. Oh, going for the ankle lock. And Noah knew to escape. Right hand as Superduck belly to belly suplex. This is where that background in wrestling comes into play. Oh my goodness. And now they are tied. Gator roll. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. And now Superduck measuring the champion, going back to the ankle lock, center of the ring. And Noah's ankle's got to be hurting. He's already had to force a submission once due to this ankle lock. And there it is, and the challenger now has got the advantage by 1. But the Nightmare stands to his feet, off the ropes, drop down. Power slam by the Superduck. Superduck going into that place. And another fall. That gives the Superduck now 2 falls apiece. Going for a bear hug perhaps, and Noah had an answer for that. Right hand, rear naked choke locked in. Rear naked choke locked in. And Grayson having the tap. That will give another point for the Nightmare Noah Tyndall to go 6-5, the challenger. Noah sending Grayson to the outside, where the falls do count out there as well. Unfortunately, it hurts a lot more too, landing on, getting thrown around on wood. Versus the ring is not very comfortable either, but the wooden floor definitely doesn't feel good, nor does the brick wall. 4-hour shot, these two young men leaving everything in the ring. And now, going for a bear hug, and it's Grayson Russell who is firing back. Watch out, Olympic slam there by the Superduck. Chair in hand, nailing the Nightmare. The rope causing the break. Noah sent out of the ring from the center as the Superduck now closing in. Caught elbow tie up. Sends the Nightmare back into the ring. Grayson's taking his time. Stalking the ring. Out comes the Nightmare. Catches Superduck. Sends the Superduck back into the ring. And the Nightmare now caught elbow tie up. Sends the Superduck off the ropes and out of the ring. These two young men, tremendous in their division. Oh, clothesline in a beauty. Oh, Grayson is returning the favor with those shots. Oh, misses wildly. These two young men, as I mentioned, know each other very well. For that, Grayson, not known for his striking, is doing just as well. Oh, watch out. Noah just got back-bodied onto the brick wall, which definitely does not feel good. And Grayson Russell looking to give the Nightmare nightmares of his own as the pink and yellow attack is on as he measures the Nightmare. Going for the ankle. Oh, there it is. Ankle lock locked in, center of the ring. The elevation. And that's another submission by Noah. He's trying his darndest to get to the rope to force the break, but can't do it. Russell is almost locked his legs whenever he's locked in the ankle lock. And if the person can't move the momentum, it's hard to counter that. But there's the Nightmare. We talked about those Muay Thai strikes. That's what you see in there. Oh, what a clothesline, vicious clothesline. And Noah back into the ring. Chair in hand. And he puts it back down, maybe a sign of respect. Superduck tried nailing Noah. Clubbing blow, that takes him down. Russell now stalking the opposite side of the ring. Noah's going to go chase him down. They meet in the middle. There's Russell with the right hand and the wrestling throw into the cover. Oh, and Russell now is up by 3 points with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. And the Nightmare tossed into the ring. 5-star match, as we already knew it would be. Clubbing blow. And Russell now with the chair in hand, nailing the Nightmare. What the challenger needs to do is just run out the clock. What the Nightmare needs to do... Wait a minute, what's going on now? Otis. Oh, that's Otis of the American Alpha. What is he doing here? Uh-oh. And Noah has a kendo stick. Oh, a shot for Grayson Russell with the kendo stick off the distraction from Otis. Otis strikes himself as a wrestler himself. Apparently the guys aren't happy about losing titles and so forth. Oh. Russell returning the favor with the kendo stick. Both men, those young men, standing up. Not going down to simple kendo shocks, which do not tickle, folks. As Russell measures the Noah, and there's the ankle pick. Center of the ring. He's just got to hold on. And Noah, able to get out of that, refuses to give him another fall. Clothesline in the corner. And the Nightmare firing back. There will be a rematch between these two young men. And then we do know that there will be a number one. We know who the number one contender is. There will only be one rematch after this match, folks. It will not be tonight. It will be on August 4th, ladies and gentlemen, here or there. Oh, no, a tie-up, and Grayson Russell. Both young men on their feet. The fans show their appreciation for these two gladiators. Modern day UFC icons, soon-to-be's. What a tremendous matchup. What a way to end the match. Who would want to follow that? Nice belly-to-belly throw here. Both these two young men gave everything they had in this brawl. And in the end,